Medieval Chronicles presents in the twilight of the medieval world. When cathedral bells echoed over stone cloisters and scholars in candlelit halls debated the mysteries of God and man, two minds rose as giants above the age. Thomas Aquinas, the architect of medieval theology, and William of Ockham, the razor-sharp critic who dared to question the very foundations Aquinas built. They lived decades apart. They never crossed paths in life, yet their ideas collided with the force of worlds in conflict, and from that collision, modern thought emerged. Aquinas believed reason was not an enemy to faith, but its loyal companion, its bridge toward divine truth. The rediscovered works of Aristotle armed him with a powerful tool, logic structured like a cathedral, balanced, majestic, made to unite heaven and earth. In his monumental Summa Theologica, he argued that the universe is ordered, intelligible, and accessible to the human mind. That, through reason, one could climb a ladder toward the divine. That nature reflects God's design. That truth is structured and knowable. 5 ways to prove God's existence. A world explained, systematized, harmonized, the 13th century's greatest intellectual cathedral, built stone by stone through argument and illumination. But a century later, the ground shook. Europe reeled from plague, political turmoil, and spiritual crisis. Certainty itself seemed to fade, and into this age of doubt came William of Ockham, Franciscan friar, philosopher of fierce skepticism, and wielder of the legendary razor. Where Aquinas built systems, Ockham cut them apart. Not to destroy faith, but to humble reason before God's mystery. Do not multiply entities beyond necessity, he said. Truth does not need elaborate structures. God is not confined to human logic. The human mind is powerful, but not infinite, not divine. We cannot contain God in philosophical systems or prove his attributes through reason alone. We know him by revelation, not speculation. Where Aquinas saw rational harmony, Ockham saw divine freedom. For Aquinas, reason builds bridges to heaven. For Ockham, those bridges are illusions. Aquinas bound God to order. Ockham freed him. Aquinas wove a universe of meaning. Ockham stripped theory to its essentials and pointed man back to experience. It was a quiet revolution, one that neither man foresaw. Aquinas sought to perfect the medieval world. Ockham's skepticism quietly dismantled it, and without meaning to, he sparked something new. Empiricism, scientific inquiry, the idea that truth begins not with theory but with observation, that logic must be simple, evidence-based, and free of unnecessary assumptions. From this seed grew modern science, philosophy, and the spirit of inquiry that would reshape civilization. Yet Aquinas endured too, as the great defender of reason's dignity, the champion of a universe filled with order and purpose. His vision still stands, timeless and luminous. And Ockham, once controversial, now whispers behind every scientific method. Every logical principle, every insistence that ideas be proven rather than presumed. One built the system, the other tested its limits. One sought certainty, the other cautioned against it. Together, they forged the frontier between medieval faith and modern reason, and so we inherit their tension. Can reason lead us to God, or must it bow to mystery? Is truth a structure waiting to be discovered, or a clearing carved by skepticism and simplicity? Aquinas and Ockham never met, but their voices still echo in universities, in churches, in the quiet questions that haunt every thoughtful soul. The medieval world sought answers. We inherited the questions. And the debate continues, as alive now as it was 700 years ago. Thank you for joining this journey through the great minds of the Middle Ages. If this story inspired you, support this channel by liking the video, subscribing, and turning on notifications. And share this episode with someone who loves history and deep ideas. Until next time, seek wisdom, question boldly, and walk humbly through the halls of history.